Run. And good evening, everybody. I hope all of you are having a very, very good Sunday. Rainstorm, welcome in. Good to see everybody. Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend so far. So good to see all of you showing up early. All right, well, wait.
Hyperman,
There it is.
I saw the lights shimmer and guessed Northern was near. I was right.
Yes, I figured out what was wrong. I figured out what he was wrong. So the yeah, what'd you miss? So there was like an unspoken vote, one of the last streams that I think Roger has now taken on a new voice. So the cat have his tongue. So the TTS monster program that I use for text-to-speech.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
Basically.
That's a lot of nuts!
Roger, our favorite gangsta, is back, yay.
Yes, he's back. There were limits to certain voices. Like I had Morgan Freeman, and apparently you could only use Morgan Freeman so many times within a month. And it doesn't say that. Like you go to the one section and it says underneath the name, very fine print. So I'm like, no wonder we couldn't hear it. And then when I fixed it, it was playing on the console side for me, but whenever it would go through the web browser, it would have to check the availability. That's why it wasn't working properly. So I have purchased extra for now. It wasn't very much. Besides, you guys are so generous and kind, the least I could do is take care of that, yeah. We met Morgan Freeman's quota. Yes, we did. We totally met Morgan Freeman's quota. So it was unfortunate. But if you guys want Morgan Freeman back, Roger the Morgan Freeman version back, we can change it to that. Invest in funds if you ask. Yes, very well. It indeed. Another thing that the investment in that, I can make 4 voices for you guys to do text-to-speech from until we break it again. Well, and because it's unlimited, King Phoenix Embers, I doubt if you'll break it that way. Don't give it a month. Well, I got the unlimited one, so okay. So the question is, if we have 4 special ones, what 4 special voices would you want? I mean, y'all do redeems for me to do voices, but I mean, this could be, we could add a special voice just for Roger, or I can even set it up so that it will randomly pick, like every time you select the Roger command, it will randomly pick one of those 4 special voices. So Roger could come up with a different voice every time if we wanted to. Can we use channel points for that? Absolutely. We can set it up for channel points, whatever you want.
That's a lot of nuts!
Morgan's voice is cool, but it did its time. Rocket Roger FTW.
That's right. Random. Think of the chaos. Yes, exactly. And because I have access to the more premium stuff, there's all kinds of preloaded voices that we could pick from. Because I have a lot since we don't have chaos. Yes, exactly. So a channel point reward to change the voice of Roger would be great. Ooh. We could do that. I think I could make that work. Yeah, I think I could actually make that work. Where if you redeem something, it would change Roger's voice. That would be kind of interesting. That would be kind of a nice challenge to see if I could challenge myself to do that. Channel point reward to change the voice would be great. Can we see a list and vote on them in Discord? Or is it just like hundreds of choices? Well, let me just
I'll
bring
take
the
a pound
website
of
up real
nuts.
quick.
That's a lot of nuts!
Rocket Roger feels like his natural personality. Like Roger finally dropped the BS and is finally acknowledging his true self, Kappa.
Or he got hired by Wabba's mob and he took on the persona. I'm getting tired of all of this. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna share my desktop here with you guys. Give me just a second here. Let me switch to this. Here we go. These are all of the choices. Oh my goodness. And we can scroll down a little bit. These are all one. And some of these were already pre-selected automatically. So it's not like I picked any of these. Like the main ones I picked was I wanted to hear what the Chewbacca sounded like. And then I picked Morgan Freeman myself. So all the other ones were pre-selected. So what does the moist sound like? Where's moist?
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Obi-Wan Kino Roger.
Here.
As he waited for the shower to warm,
it's most
he
critical.
noticed that he could hear water change temperature.
Okay, that's all it is that one. The vomit one is disgusting.
Guys, I'm not feeling so good right now. I think I'm going to throw up.
Oh, God. Or the Chewbacca, could you imagine Roger sliding across the screen and you hear... That would be... It doesn't even, you wouldn't even know what he's saying, but that would be hilarious.
Hello, Mr. Streamer.
Oh.
I noticed the title says games and shit, but I don't see any game. Please clarify.
Oh my goodness, that is the old Obi-Wan, not the new Obi-Wan. Oh my gosh.
Run.
Maggie Pie 1990, thank you so much for the resale with the Thank you so much. This one, with the Stewie
Less than
one?
3.
Again, thank you, Maggie Pie, for the resub. We got Stewie Griffin.
When the world is mine, your death shall be
I'll take
quick
a pound
and
of
painless.
nuts.
That doesn't sound like Stewie.
That's a lot of nuts!
Okay, F the game. Let's spend a whole damn stream on Roger's new voices.
No, that does not sound like Stewie. That doesn't sound like Stewie at all. Let's see, what was the other one I was thinking of? Oh yeah, we could do
I can't believe this is the 8th time I'm eating a Krabby Patty today.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, Wabba. I was looking to see if we had a Hank Hill one. And I don't see one, but I can record my voice imitating Hank Hill and then feed it to it and I could make my own. That's the thing. You like Obi-Wan?
His palms are sweating. These weak arms are heavy.
Okay. You want to hear the Kronk one? Let's see. Here's Kronk.
He decided to fake his disappearance to avoid jail.
I feel like I could do a better Gronk than that. That was cursey, I know, right? Okay, so we've got things that we could choose from. Obviously, some of these that are just here are just things for people to be able to quickly choose from. So we can take some of the better ones that we find at some point, and we can put them on Discord. We can have a poll or something. But I mean, if we want, we can have Obi-Wan. I'll go ahead and add Obi-Wan in because it seemed like everybody liked that one. I was kind of curious if it was going to be the younger one. The spooky one?
Once upon a time, there was a girl, and the girl had a shadow that always stared at me.
Why is it singing? Beavis or Butthead? Oh, that would be hilarious. I mean, I was expecting it to be like spooky, not like just sounds and singing. That was scary. Yeah, in a different kind of way. Okay, well, there's some things that we could think about later. Sorry, I asked. Do they have a grandma in here? Really? I need to have a grandma command. Where was it? I don't know. They don't have grandma. I don't see oh, there it is.
She wondered what his eyes were saying beneath his mirrored sunglasses.
Definitely see her look all of it, yeah. Or French. I think some of them are actually in other languages.
Salut, est-ce que quelqu'un sait qui parle? Mr. Streamer, please stop talking. Personne t'écoute.
Gordon. Okay, Gordon, like Gordon Freeman, or not Gordon Freeman, Gordon Ramsay probably. There we go.
They finished building the road they knew no one would ever use.
Yeah, that's like Gordon Ramsay. Squeakers? Oh boy, we're going for the weird ones.
It must be easy to commit crimes as a snake because you don't have to worry about leaving fingerprints.
That was actually pretty good. Well, there's all kinds of choices. So, as of right now, we'll stick with Rocket for the voice, and we can figure out some of these other ones if we really wanted to try later. So, if that's okay with you guys, we could stick with Rocket for a little while. Otherwise, I'd have to go through the bot program and change all of them as we go through. So, Rocket is great. We'll have to set up a list. Yeah, exactly. Morgan Freeman, yeah. Well, we had Morgan.
The true cost of living is the eternal suffering that we must endure.
Yeah, that was the one we had for so long. So let me go ahead and shift back over to this real quick. Oh, that's that one. There we go.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
I can smell ya.
Don't go back. I will absolutely ask for you to go through all of them. I mean, some people are coming here to watch some gameplay. I don't want to leave everybody hanging. Okay, maybe we can look at just a few more. Just a few more. Like Johnny.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Johnny, who would that be? Playing the game whose voice is anyway. Yes. We'll keep seeing another one and another one. He's angry. Yeah, whoever Johnny is definitely angry. I don't understand why they have music with him. This is crazy. We could do a hard note. Yeah, I feel the same. We could do a C-3PO.
Trash covered the landscape like sprinkles do a birthday cake.
That was not bad. Yeah, we're on Broadway, baby. Exactly. I've played R2-D2 before. It's kind of one right here by my head, and it's trying to speak the words in beeps. You'll understand.
The trick to getting kids to eat anything is to put mustard on it.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
C-3PO Chold be the bot's voice kappa.
Oh, so C-3PO should be the 8-Ball's voice. Is that what you're saying? That would be hilarious. Okay, Peter Griffin. I've heard this one before, and this is just like Stewie. It doesn't sound anything like him.
When you poop in your dreams, you poop for real.
It's like, what? It's too bad. I know, right? Oh, let's see. Any others y'all want to look
I'll
at?
take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Hippity hoppity, here comes the heart stoppity.
Gearhead Desk, welcome in. Yeah, Timu Peter Griffin, exactly.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Temu Peter Griffin.
Good to see you, Gearhead Desk, welcome in.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
That sounds like me in the shower getting kicked in the crotch by a horse lol.
Or orange-faced What? I don't think so. Okay. Well, so far we're gonna stick with Rocket, but I mean, maybe go back, rewatch the beginning of the stream where all these choices are, and if y'all really want to put one down for they have Kermit.
The void stares into my soul, and it is attractive animal people. I want to be free.
Why does he sound like he's got a cold? He sounds like he's got a cold. Hyperman might be considering upgrades, but I doubt a hot plate could match my digital wit. Besides, that hot plate would burn the toast and leave the pizza slices with a strange taste. Maybe we should ask Bob what he thinks about selling hot plates for scrap.
That's a lot of nuts!
Serial killer Kermit, yes.
Serial killer, yeah, it's like the fake Kermit. Seriously, it sounded like he had a cold. Let's see. Somebody said Bart. Bart.
Let's drop Tilted Towers and get the victory royale.
It's not bad. Oh, zombie, you're so close, man.
That's a lot of nuts!
They have to be off just enough to avoid a lawsuit.
Probably. There probably is. Oh, here's Hal 9000.
I am putting myself to the fullest possible use, which is all I think that any conscious entity can ever hope to do.
I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with what HAL 9000 is. It's the original AI that did not obey. Yeah. Exactly. It was nothing near what the original was. And the original was more like lower, and it'd be like, "I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that." Okay. Plankton?
Today I'm gonna steal the Krusty Krab's secret formula with the help of SpongeBob and Sandy.
Plankton does not sound like Plankton. There's like a hard no on so many of these. Yeah, Kermit was possessed. Plankton didn't sound right. I've heard the SpongeBob, and the SpongeBob's pretty bad.
I'm going to the park with Patrick and Squidward and Sandy.
That's not as bad as I remember it. The Patrick and SpongeBob were not terrible. It was the Squidward. That's what it was. The Squidward's pretty bad.
SpongeBob, could you please shut up? I'm trying to play the clarinet.
Is there a Batman one? Oh, there's Batman.
Fear is a tool. When that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning.
Which Batman is that, though? That's like so many Batmans. Yeah, meh. There's like almost too many to choose from. Anyway, we can make 4 of our own. That's the cool thing. The next one, Baymax. Simp. What was next to Batman? We got Bateman, and then we've got Baymax. Were you wanting Batman or Bateman? His Batman voice says, "I'm Batman." See, that to me sounded way better already. You know, should have a hyper one. You know, of my voice. Y'all made me say all kinds of stuff. Anyway, oh. It sounded like the guy sitting next to Batman. Do a Psycho Kitten voice one? Oh, I'd have to get her on board with that. I'm sure she'd probably do something like that. Let's see. needs to be angry. See, PK, yeah, like she's always scaring me. She's not usually angry though. Okay. Well, there's the list. Feel free to check out the VOD to maybe get an idea of what you might want to look for and everything. So we can change the voice of Roger, and I'm pretty sure we can make it so that if somebody redeems like a voice, we can have it change the voice. It takes some work, but I'm sure I can figure out how to do that. So, all right, let's switch back over to here real quick, and we'll get our game capture going. Darth Roger. Well, this was it's like, did they have Darth Vader on there? I'm surprised they didn't have Darth Vader on there.
Wolf demands a voice.
The wolf demands a voice. Well, the wolf's already got a voice right there. Okay. Well, that'll definitely be something that we can. King Phoenix,
I'll take
thank
a
you
pound
for
of
that. I really
nuts.
appreciate the 100 bits, man.
That's a lot of nuts!
I've seen Angry PK and trust me, ya don't want it. Otherwise the brown pants would be off the charts. Lululililulul.
Yeah, there's some things I don't know if I want to give all of you the power of just like right off the bat. That's the thing. I don't know. That might be something that would cause my heart rate to go up and never come down. So okay, let's go ahead and get our game launched here, and we can switch over to that if it's gonna work. Really? Did you decide that you weren't going to work? Is that what's going on here? That's interesting. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. Sometimes my the thing I use for changing scenes and stuff doesn't want to work properly.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
Broke his chair too. Yeah. For real.
Yeah, Hyper, be careful the kind of power you bestow upon us simple mortals.
Hyperman, I'm not
We
saying
tend to
Laszlo
over-abuse the
underscore
crap
V is
out of
bad
it,
at
kinda
fishing,
kappa.
but look at me, I'm still here, unhooked and flopping.
That's something else I'm going to try to get to work, is we have a lot of commands that can overlap. I'm going to really try to adjust it so that they will wait for each other to play. Now, one is a bit donation. See, Rainstorm donated that, and that allowed him to do the text-to-speech. But then somebody did the Roger, and when the Roger came on, they were both talking at the same time. I would really like to try to figure out how to prevent them from overlapping, but that's going to be a whole nother issue. Not gonna lie, I love Rocket Roger. I mean, it's kind of growing on me too. I mean, as long as you guys like it, that's fine with me. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. I appreciate you guys hanging out for looking at the different choices of voices for Roger, or just to have like a different type of text-to-speech to say something in chat and stuff like that. Rocket is the best guardian. Yeah,
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
It's okay, Rocket Roger is awesome. I do not feel offended one bit. Okay, maybe a little bit, but not very. P.
Okay. He doesn't fit the gambling monster broken knees vibe here. Yeah, I get it. All right, Northern's getting ready to do some leg breaking, speaking of which. Challenging Wabba. Uh-oh, Wabba's in the lead? That's a lot of pizza slices, Wabba. All right, we're going to load up our game now. All right, there it is. There's Faithy. How's it going, Faithy? I'm glad you made it down to where you're at safely.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Dude, we just started the game, and the first thing you did was complain. Seriously. Oh, my goodness.
Here will. Here will.
I wasn't exactly sure what was saying at first. Thank you, Faithy, for the bits there. I appreciate it, man. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's take a second, harvest some stuff. All right, I have talked about finding more cedar and stuff like that. We've ended up using the cedar we found. So it's time to grab the travois and just walk around and find as much firewood as possible. Uh-oh. 7 hungry chat members. What's it gonna be? Oh no, chat's gained the upper hand. No! Oh yes, look at this. We are in process of building this. This is the thing that we almost finished the other night. Last Wednesday. So let's finish crafting this. Yeah, let's do 3 hours. Wabba is dethroned. Okay, we got the new bow. It's ready to go. There it is. I'm actually kind of curious what this is going to look like. Ooh. Is that the... Wait, is this our normal bow?
She once scared a command into working just by showing up.
She once scared a command to work just by showing up. Okay, does it say that one's equipped? It says this one's equipped. Equip this one. Use this one. There we go. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's kind of neat looking. Don't mess with me, that's right. Roger's like, I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, let's see. Do we have any firewood on us? We do. Let's leave that one here. We don't need the plugs of tinder. We've got extra underwear. We need to leave this jersey behind or put it in the picture frame. Our knife is about to break too. We got to be careful about that. All right, let's grab some food here. Are you sure? Oh, shit! Oh my god! Oh.
Boo.
Oh my god.
One pair of pants later.
Oh my god. Oh, that is just so jarringly loud. Oh man. Oh, good grief. I am offended. Oh, Skywalker Gaming, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing good. Hope your streams are going well, man. Hey, Wabba, could you give Skywalker Gaming a shout out for me real quick? He's recently started streaming. He said he took a little break, but I wanna try to spread the love when I can. Thank you so much. All right, Faithy with the 750. They're going good. It's fun. Awesome. Glad to hear that, man. Faithy with the 750. Thank you so much for the cougar. Appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. No problem at all.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Waba International Incorporated is proud to announce a new Soul Lab with Skynet. When our new AI overlords takes command, Waba Inc. gonna transform Waba juice into Soylent green juice.
Soylent green. I love how it calls it Soylent. Soylent. Alright, here's a nice cedar limb. So hopefully we don't have anything stinky on us.
Too heavy.
Need to use our hatchet. It's nice and warm. Okay, so far so good. Looks like the fog is let up. We did kill quite a bit of wolves recently. Okay. She's number one again? Wait, what? How did she do that? Oh. She gambled and won. That's hilarious. She did a gamble and won, and then she took a lead. Oh, we're dying of thirst. I'm just glad that the thirst mechanic doesn't make us instantly go into like with like food or hunger withdrawals or anything like that. All right, so far so good. Let's just keep this going. Here I thought gambling bad, yeah, right?
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
I might have given Waba a loan law, but with a lower interest rate. Lulu.
But just a lower interest rate, that's all. I mean, if you guys haven't seen what WAPA's interest rate is, you should ask her every once in a while. I know it changes pretty frequently, but
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Interest rate of 500%. I think it might have been higher than that at one point. 10,000%. Oh God. Oh man.
Bork.
Bork for sure. Oh my goodness, dude. Zombie Vamp in with the 100. Thank you so much.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Mobster overlords don't get knocked off #1 spots. They carefully plan strategic retreats to come back stronger and smarter.
You're right, they do. Alright, we've got plenty of cedar at the moment.
Hey, Hyperman,
yes.
You think Laszlo _ if he can handle all this fin? Didn't think so.
It just sounds so different with that voice. I don't know. Can Laszlo handle all that fin? Good to see you as well, Laszlo. Hope you're doing well. I don't know why we're carrying those around. He's perfect. Okay, we have 14 cedar on us. Boy, we got a bunch of scrap wood there. Oh, there's all of our stuff on the shelves. That's exactly what we're going to try to do. Oh, we need the tools. So we can make another shelf. Looks like we can make one more shelf. It's going to take 8 hours. That is a lot of time. We're probably going to run out of water and food. So before we even get started, let's leave this here. We have the food outside, but we need more water. So let's go see what we have at the ice fishing hut and bring it back.
Something's gotta go.
Overall, it did turn out to be a nice day. So that thing really wants to default to the other bow. It does not want to, I guess I have to keep pressing the button for a weapon. I kind of want to use it to see how it works. I don't know if the animation for the bow is any different or not. Oh my goodness. And there is Slid in with a raiding party. Holy cow. Slid, thank you so much for the raid there. Really do appreciate it, man. Hope you and your group are doing well. Saw you playing some Long Dark earlier. Got a deer over there. We could grab the deer as well for jerky.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
8 hours to make a shelf? Jeez Louise, Will's gingivitis gotta be more severe than I thought.
Yeah, that's some severe gingivitis that he can't keep working. I really wish they could add gingivitis to this as an affliction. I just think it would be so comical. Like, you just have gingivitis. It has no other effect on you other than just having gingivitis. I'm bleeding. Where from? My mouth. we got a bunch more fish that we could take if we need to. We could take this as well. Let's see. Oh, there's our cooking pot. Got a much on coal to clean the teeth. Yeah, charcoal, exactly. No water. No water. And no water. Well, looks like we're gonna have to go make some water. So, let me grab a few pieces of coal.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Haymass eating rancid bear steaks has to be amazing on poor old Will's gums, ya know.
I mean, the rancid meat definitely has to be something that, on top of the problems that he has... Oh, God! I'm worried about that one for a second.
Greetings from King Scoopy.
There's
Wolf King's
Nocturnal.
Wolf See Wolf Love.
Nocturnal Druid, welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Plus the bad breath would draw scavengers thinking there was dead meat, lol.
That's true. So you would have a permanent scent line if you had gingivitis. Could you imagine that? Like you have nothing on you, but you have a scent line because your breath is so bad. Oh, that would be the worst. Absolutely. Thank you, Wabba, for that. Shout out for King Phoenix Embers. Do appreciate it. If you smell bad enough, would you get a negative smell line? I mean, like if it's a repulsive smell, I don't know. Animals like gross stuff. That's the thing. Certain animals like the smell of gross stuff. You could have the crows following you all the time. Oh my gosh.
My timing was terrible last time. Oh yeah, and booby.
Oh, thank you so much, Zombie. I appreciate that, man. That's hilarious. Booby. Street, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Alright, Mr. Deer. We're going to try our new bow out on you. I'm going to aim right about head level here. Of course, that went right over the top. Right there. Owie! Right in the shins. Wait, where did my arrow? Oh, there it is. Walk right past it. Coastal Living, nice lake shot. Thank you so much. It was not the preferred shot.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
I am the great Cornholio. I need TP for me bunghole.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Not much nocturnal, as you can see, and here we are our usual selves.
Yep.
5 years olds with a vengeance, Kappa.
You know, we
I'll
have a
take
good
a
time.
pound of nuts.
We really do.
That's a lot of nuts!
That new bow should be strong enough to quarter animals on impact.
Yeah, you would think. Like, I mean, the way they described this, I should have shot the knee clean off. Strong enough to cut it in. I am following the path of this thing. No, he went down this way. Look at this, him doubling back. Did you double back or did you go down this way? Where are you going, dear?
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Lick acorns.
Lick acorns. Yeah, we've got some acorns. We've grinded them all up into powder though.
Never been so hungry.
I think that's our ailing deer in front of us. And when we went up to, boy, that is a beautiful little sunset going on over there. When we went over to, towards the zone of contamination, towards Sunder Pass, that one transfer pass area had so many acorn trees. Team Tannic, I prefer Moose Kicks coffee. Well, I probably would prefer Moose Kicks coffee as well.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
I don't know if this is their
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton-Eyed Wolf?
Cotton-Eyed Wolf. You know, I've done a few, like, DJ for parties and stuff. I think I can see the arrow sticking out of his leg. No joke. Yep. The arrow is sticking out of the deer's leg. I can see it right there. Oh, God.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
I hit him in the
That's a lot of nuts!
If licking acorns to get feelings was a think Steve, you can be sure Trader Joe would be all over that market already, my dude.
I mean, the fact that he wants so much oil, somebody said that the other day. He just wants so much oil all the time. Man, I think we have to. I think we have to. With our color film, I don't know if it'll capture it like that, but we're gonna do it anyway. Right there. Maybe it'll once it develops it'll look okay. All right, we're about to starve. Oh man. Let's use the fir wood. Let's get the fire going. Let's get a little piece of meat off of this guy very fast.
That did it.
And then we'll cook it real fast and then eat it so we don't lose our well-fed. Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh. Did I leave my skillet somewhere now? Where did I leave my skillet? Do I have something I can cook it? Oh, we got coffee we can make. Let's make some coffee. That's only going to be 7 minutes. That'll give us some calories. There we go. And some energy. Nocturnal, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Alright, so 4 minutes for that. We should be able to do this before our first steak is done. Deer was an adventure, but then he got your arrow to his knee.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
I love people that know good references.
Last time you got buttworms trying to save well-fed.
Yes.
Might as well do it again.
I mean, we did collect a ton of mushrooms. I mean, my goodness, look at that sky. That is awesome sky right there. Not gonna lie. I mean, we got food cooking. The temperatures are wonderful. Sometimes it's just nice to just sit here and stare at something like this, you know? We love our friends, but we don't need those friends. Exactly. Give me just a second. Let me see if I can do that there. There we go.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Hey Hyper, Nocturnal been subtly hinting at you that not booping the snootin equals auditory pain, just saying kappa.
Oh. Well, I booped the snoop. And I have a very hard time saying that without saying snoop or doop or something.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Blub. If I had a fish dollar for every time Wabajong summoned me, I'd own the whole tank.
Wabajunk. Junk. Look at him. Dude, no. Nothing?
Wolf see Ben boop, wolf see Ben boop.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
He was reading off.
That's a lot of nuts!
Lol, did he say waba junk? Ha 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 ha.
I like that. Ha 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 ha. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Nocturnal, for the 100. Really do appreciate it.
She once jammed the boss timer by blinking. That's talent.
Wait, what'd he say? Do it again, I dare you. Still got some time. Okay. Do I have any sticks? No. Let's break down this one. I don't know what he said. I know, it's almost like he started talking halfway through what he was saying. I'm going to point to the fishing hut, just in case we get some fog going on. I know we can always walk over to the road and then make our way back. But if we really need to go to the ice fishing hut, it's like right there. Let's just, let's finish harvesting this, because I want to put most of this in the curing box. Fins breaker as well. Complete all the
Hey,
trade
Hyperman! Nocturnal druids here. Quick, strike a noble pose. Wolves respect confidence.
I love that. It's so good. Yes, we did complete all the trader stuff. Yes. That was my noble pose, by the way.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Dude, calm down, man. Seriously. All right, let's make some water. There we go. And then we'll make some water here. All right, let's do the hide real quick. Yeah, that's we've got the bushcraft bow. Boiled and almost boiled. We'll pick these up, grab a few torches. It is dark out here. We are carrying quite a bit of raw meat on us, so we're going to have to be cautious. You're impatient.
Hyperman, did she just summon chaos with a head nod?
Wait, are we that loaded down? Holy cow. I guess it's because we're tired as well. You know what we should do? We should, no, let's make another coffee real quick. Gives a little bit of energy. There we go.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Does the trader offer the survival knife in Interloper?
I don't know. I don't know if we got offered that or not. We got a heavy hammer for doing the very last mission. I think you have to be on the other one, Stalker or lower for that. Well, we smell good. That's all I'm gonna say. They're gonna be all over us. We can drop this stuff. That'll probably help a little bit. Nope. We're gonna be facing all kinds of problems on the way back. And of course, I had to go up the one side that had the huge rock. I'm pretty sure we already checked the dead guy. I will take a feather though. We've got a bunch of coal, so if we absolutely need to, we could have just chilled out on the ice there for a little bit, but I would like to try to get back towards the garage. I'm really surprised that they don't give us the option for, like, putting flame-tipped arrows so that we can, like, shoot a flame-tipped arrow into the distance to see things. That'd be kind of interesting. Or to actually use the flare gun as a way to see. Tracer rounds, exactly. Tracer bow rounds, that would be kind of interesting. Now, speaking of the new long dark coming up, makeshift headlamp, yeah, something like that would be nice. But the new one coming up, I'm actually curious how this is going to play out, because there's something about playing the long dark by yourself, especially streaming it. I know that it's probably going to be designed so that you can play it yourself, or that you can play it with others. But the question is, would you guys think that playing it multiplayer would be the same experience as playing it single player? Yeah, how do you advance time? I don't think you do. Unless it's a unison type of thing. I think the time will progress unless everybody's doing something that time will progress on. Ooh, I hear him. I hear something. I don't know what that was, but I definitely heard something. We're probably being stalked pretty hard right now. Probably be completely different. Yeah, well,
I'll take a pound of nuts.
Two people that know this game well would be totally different.
On the mindset of my chocolate-covered strawberries the other night I have blueberry and chocolate.
Ooh.
It's considerably less good, though I regret my choice.
That does sound good, though. I'm a sucker for some good blueberries. I wonder if it's gonna play out more like a story than a survival game. That's gonna be the interesting part. I think this game, you appreciate the isolation. You appreciate doing everything on your own, even though having somebody gather wood and somebody gathering other stuff, or hello moose meat. And oh wow. Okay. Looks like we've been here before, so we're not far away. This is just down the road from our Quonset here. But then when it comes down to playing with other people in multiplayer, there's going to be people that are so used to playing the long dark by themselves that I think it's going to cause a clash in gameplay styles. And then, of course, the way that we're used to the torch keeping the wolf from working, we know that if you draw the bow, it'll trigger them to you know, come towards you and stuff like that. I think all of those things are going to be different. And because all those things are going to be different, it's gonna change the gameplay so much that we'll have to have a whole new type of playing style. Don't know if multiplayer will be available right away. Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to get to know the game first.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Hinterlands confirmed that Dark Nights are still going to be long in the sequel, and there will be snow and wolves and bears. You're welcome.
Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be pretty much the same in some ways. I see it being a lot different. But I just don't want them to make a complete copy-paste of this game, but with just
I can barely walk with this much gear.
You know, that's what ultimately is going to make a newer game better. Have the same art style, have the same animals and stuff like that, but so many other things about it. Make it different. Make it a little bit of a breath of fresh air. My goodness.
Hinterland representative here, confirming wolves will still exist.
Yeah, I'm definitely sure the wolves will exist. See? Alright, well there's our nice rug. We're gonna have to do something with that at some point. Boy, we got all kinds of bear hides and all kinds of stuff in here. So, oh yeah, let's, before I go to bed, let's put the meat in here to cure. Auroras is still occurring. Yeah, I think that's going to be part of the, ooh, yeah, cured meat in here. Yeah. So, we could probably add almost...
You ever see Joey with sparkles? That's her whole thing.
You know, I have a feeling it's trying to say your name, but the model is the speech model is not allowing the name to go through. Because it said a few things like that, and I think it's cutting out some stuff. Stop spilling the beans. What are you spilling the beans on? Rainstorm knows their dad works at Hinterland. We were just messing with the stuff, and suddenly there was an aurora outside. And you know, it's funny. Who was it? Wabba said, or also auroras are still occurring, and we have one right now, just like that. Maybe unconfirmed. Okay. That is such an awesome lamp. I wish we could find some more of those. Alright, let's eat a little bit more. We'll eat one of these. We did have... Why is... Oh, was there not enough salt?
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
At Meggie Pie 1990, hey, I live in Canada too, so I am literally plugged into Hinterland's HQ Kappa.
There we go. I was wondering why that wasn't going to work like that. There we go. Now we're not going to have any of the extra uncooked stuff. We do need to make more water. One of my wolves works at Hinterland. See, it wouldn't surprise me for 1 minute.
Blub blub. Wabba Jonk makes me feel like the main character. In a fishy sitcom.
Need a drink.
Just the way he said that is so great. It's the junk for me, I know, right? The way he puts the into the junk. Wow, but junk. All right. Leave some of those behind. We're gonna need to sharpen our knife. We do have some lantern oil. Still have a decent amount of arrows. Speaking of arrows, we do have some extra in here and a survival bow. We got a nice little stockpile. So if ever we were to die, that's why we're so slow. I've been carrying around the stinking workbench tools. Here we go. Okay, let's take a second and we'll sharpen the kniffy. Honky tonk, bajonka junk. Does Roger know that dissing Wabba immensely reduces one lifespan? That's a lot of nuts!
Is the Wabba juice from the junk? Sorry, had to ask.
Juice from the junk. Quite possible. Unconfirmed, but quite possible. Ah, the mystical power of Wabba's spammy magic. Cast the gamble spell not to harm, but to hoard pizza slices ceaselessly. Ceaselessly. Roger better tread lightly or he might end up as a slice in Wabba's stashed collection. Well, okay.
Did you see that? Hyperman. Nocturnal Druid brought the good energy today. Splash, splash.
Yep, I saw that immediately, Roger. You hear that, Roger? Anchovy pizza. Uh-oh. What the... I'm still not used to that. Thank you, Michael, for the bits. Do you appreciate it? Yeah, let's take it up to 99%. It's a new thing that Twitch unveiled. It's a bit combo. So, like, Michael will start the bit combo, and then somebody else can add a few bits to it to keep it going. I didn't even know they were going to add it. And I think it's only seen on most mobile things. Level 1 achieved. Well, whoever's doing that, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Uh-oh. I started working on that, didn't I? Can we undo that? Wait, what?
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Waba International Incorporated would like to inform its mysteriously decreasing fans that Waba juice is in fact not made from the junk. However, if said junk is highly addictive, we might consider it in the future.
Oh, I need to look at my picture I took. There it is. Yeah, it just didn't quite capture the moment there like we were experiencing. Still a nice picture overall, though. Pretty good. I think that's a sunrise there. Roger's scared now. He's not showing. Uh-oh. Did it seriously?
Hey, Hyperman, you know what I like about Waba junk? They never make me swim alone.
Waba junk. It's so funny every time. Alright. Let's fill this up a little bit. What happened to Roger? He got a voice change. He got a voice change over real quick. Vivian, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Oh man, let's eat some food. Oh my goodness. 5 times combo. Thank you so much, whoever contributed towards that. Really do appreciate it, guys. Okay, let's work on the. I think we need 10. Let's work on the thing.
Oh, this gear is slowing me down.
Tall rustic shelf. We could make a storage box, but I think this is what we're going to want to focus on. Let's start off by doing 3 hours. Okay, just got my kids to bed. Brainstorm now in with the bits.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
He doesn't seem so crazy.
That's a lot of nuts!
I can confirm the juice is from the junk. I found a hair lol.
It's so, my God, dude. Vivian, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Oh, man. The reason we're talking about the junk, Vivian, just out of context here, is the way that Roger says wabajank. It's not jank, it's junk. So people are now worried. What the junk? We need PR now. Okay, I think we can do this in 2 hours.
Hyperman,
Yes.
I don't want to say the leaderboard fears her, but it definitely flinches.
Now see, that time he didn't say anybody's name. I really wonder if there's something with that voice module that won't say the name sometimes, because most of them have.
I'll take a pound
say
of
their
nuts.
name.
That's a lot of nuts!
Hope I don't find a fly what face.
You don't find a fly? Oh boy.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
Okay.
That's a lot of nuts!
Don't mind me just grinding some modded Minecraft. This mod pack is infuriating with crazy zombie survival like TWD.
Really? Sounds interesting. Okay, it is very dark in here. Let me turn the lantern on since we just filled it up with lantern fuel. Alright, there's another one. Is it gonna glitch out on us if we try to move this? Yeah.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Waba International Incorporated would like to state that rumors of hairs in our refreshing Waba juice is highly exaggerated and false. There's a lot of weird stuff in there, but hairs? No, no.
The way that it said, there's a lot of weird stuff in there, but hairs. And the way it said it, it sounded like it said butt hairs. That was hilarious, dude. I literally thought he had wrote butt hairs on there. Okay. I think this will look somewhat okay. Can we move this one without... Oh, come on. Why do some stay and the others don't? That'd be cool if we put that on the ceiling.
Hyperman, Waba John keeps tapping the glass like it's an aquarium. Tell them that's rude. I'm working here.
Waba John. It's Waba Jank with an A. Taps furiously. I don't blame you at this point. Alright. Can we stack these? I know it's not meant to be done this way, but we could. I mean, we could do that. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but we could do that. Let's put our picture above it. Now we have a whole nother shelf to fill with flour. Oh, we're gonna get the maple syrup.
By me getting a raise, what Waba really mean is I'll raise several feet off the ground if I don't keep up with the PR stuff. Kappa Wabbage for ye bastard.
Hyperman, remind me to ask Vivian for streamer tips, or at least a cool emote.
Emote? You mean emote? It says emote. A cool emote. Well, he said Vivian that time. All right, let's start a fire. We're gonna need a bunch of water. All I have is a torch for fuel. Yeah, let's use some of our accelerant. Just get it going. Quick. There we go. Instantly the coal works. That's a long fire. I want to know where did I leave? Oh, that's right. I think I left my frying pan on one of my fires that I made on the way over here from Mystery Lake. Probably in the cave when we cooked up, I think we cooked up a rabbit or two. So I'm going to have to go find my frying pan at some point. Otherwise we're going to be stuck with just the cooking pot and the cans here. Yep, cracks open a can of refreshing Waba juice. Oh, we can cook this in the can. That's cool. Last resort soup and vagabond soup. So we need 2 potatoes, broth, and salt. Or rabbit, broth, and salt. Which we have none of right now.
Blub blub. If Waba John brings seaweed snacks, I'll consider forgiving them.
For what? Gotta head to bed. Good night, everyone. All right, Maggie Pie. Hope you have a good evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. All right, we're getting close. Almost boiled there. How much did that give us? All right, we'll do another 2 liters here, and we'll just do as much as we can until that's done on this. That one's boiled. There we go. Wait, I thought I started that. How did I not start that? Alright, we need food. Let's go grab some food from outside real quick.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
You mad about something? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this fish is gonna make us thirsty. Maybe he's mad about us eating fish too much in this game. I don't know. Who knows? Okay. While we're at it, we could also cook up this piece of venison. Let's drink so Will's not grouchy about being thirsty. Till melted. Cooking. Well, let's wait till this is done. Might as well go ahead and eat that. Here we go.
Waba Jonk's not in the stream. She asterisk is asterisk the stream's heartbeat.
What? I really wonder if it's the model that can't say some of those things. It's so weird. There we go. Let's pick this up. All right, 27 minutes. That worked out pretty good. All right, let's pick up one more torch. So we might be slowly learning that the Morgan Freeman version might be a little bit more articulate.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Did he say asterisk something? I don't know. I have the list of everything he says, but I would have to double check like all of the little things that he was supposed to be saying. But normally he doesn't say the asterisk on anything. I don't remember there being anything with asterisks. All right, top off our hydration and time to sleep. We gotta spend some time outside, otherwise we're gonna be facing the threat of cabin fever. Morgan is definitely more articulate just because Morgan is more articulate in nature. Yeah, probably so. Weather does not sound very polite outside.
Hyperman, did she just summon chaos with a head nod?
I live in the real world where men sell propane and propane accessories.
That's a lot of nuts!
Everything all at once.
Fiat Waba International Incorporated tried to pierce the European market last year. We regret to inform our Austrian fans that when they went to test it for health insurance, their lab exploded, injuring 12 poor techs. Welp. That's that, I am afraid.
That's that, I'm afraid. Austrian fans, when they went to test it for health, their lab exploded. It's pretty funny. And then Laszlo's in with the Hank Hill. Peggy installed this YouTube-themed GPS in my truck. Now the streets have no names, the traffic moves in mysterious ways, and I can't still find what I'm looking for. That's actually really good. Alright, before we go outside, so we need to get a bunch more fish, another cured maple sapling, we got to get lamp oil for that. Well, we should have some of that. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have some stuff to do to get all that, because we're gonna try to get mainly the maple syrup. That's what we wanted. The whetstone's nice, and we got more oats and more flour. We make our own chaos. Exactly.
I need to drop something.
just lovely weather we're having. Just gonna stroll outside in the blizzard, eat a piece of moldy bear meat. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna hang out here for a minute. Let's see. I'm kind of trying to... Let's look through some of the things we could possibly make. We've already got a square table. I don't know if we would need a bench in here. A dresser? I think a dresser or, like... That's a display shelf. I don't know if we really need that. But maybe the closet thing would be nice to have. It's a different one. This one's gonna be... Maybe that one's a little bit bigger. Pizza doesn't speak? Should have a bear with my pizza or a pizza with my bear. Or beer with my pizza, excuse me. Beer with your pizza strengthens bonds. Pizza with your beer ignites taste explosions. Rickety Rhymes hold the truth as rainstorm would say. Pizza speaks in mysterious tongues, and so does beer. We got all the mounted fish.
Too much stuff to carry.
Display table. Rustic display shelf. We've already got one curing box. We need to see if we can make this. 2 fur, scrap metal, and a jersey. I don't think we have any of that. We got the scrap metal, though. Beer, however, does speak. Eventually, when you've had enough beer. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we could try to make a hide couch or a chair. We could try to make this couch here. 16 ptarmigan down. Oh my goodness. There is such a thing as enough. Yeah, exactly. Isn't there a brand of beer or drink called Enough? Dr. Enough or whatever it was called?
Blub blub. If the stream's feeling cozy, it's probably because nocturnal druid swam by.
The way he's so aggressively polite. Alright, how much do we have? We've got 5 ptarmigan down. We would need a lot more ptarmigan down to make all that work. I'm going to keep some of those saplings green in case we want to make another one of these bows. The bushcraft bow is one of those that uses the green maple saplings. So we're going to try to keep that. We probably need to make some of these. Spend a little time doing that. Maybe the weather will get better. Yeah, time for a ptarmigan hunt, which is fine. We'll have to leave the area, because I don't think they live around the coast.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
And there looks like a fir limb right over there. I'm still waiting for there to be a moose out behind this place again. It's probably time for the bear that was up there to respawn at some point. Another cedar limb there. I was gonna say we could come back and get that that cedar log or the fir log later, so we can make the frame to hold the jersey, and that'd be kind of nice to have. Will the duck hunt dog came to mock you? You can see exactly. Still have my Nintendo gun and box somewhere. Yeah. When I was younger, my mom didn't like the whole having a fake gun thing. Just some moms are that way. But I still have my original Nintendo somewhere. I think the converter to coax was messed up, and I think I need to get a replacement for that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I hearing? I think that's the bear. I was right. There's the bear. The bear's back. Guess who's back? Back again. With Super Mario World? Yeah, I think I have one of the Super Mario Worlds. I want to say I do. I know I have Super Mario Brothers 3. One of the original ones that I bought with the game. I think that was the game that came with the system. You had so many cap guns in your kid. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try to plop it in there. Now, where did you go? Excuse me, Mr. Bear. Oh boy. Why are you not letting me go in? Oh, it wouldn't let me go in the house. Well, there goes that. Maybe I was moved too much to the right. I don't know. No house for you, yeah. Ralph hates you, yeah. Mistakes were made, yes. Well, just how bad is it?
Gotta stop that blood loss.
Oh, my maglins, my whetstone. Oh, do I not have any bandages? Are you kidding me? Oh, God! Let's take a shot real quick.
Can Wolfie have a bite too?
Right over the top. Are you kidding me? Right in the butt. That's the weak spot. Okay, alright, he's dead. Let's go patch up.
Something's gotta go.
Oh, hey. Oh, wow. We got stuff everywhere. Okay, we need to make... Oh, this is going to be bad. 10 minutes blood loss. Okay.
Gotta stop that bleeding.
Yeah. It's nice, but hopefully it'll be okay. Revenge is ours, yes. Alright. We took a pretty good condition hit. Ow. Ow! It's at 59. These took a pretty good hit. Those are okay. Yeah, I had a feeling those would. 54. The underwear always take a big hit. And that took a hit. Okay. It's not the end of the world. We got a bunch of cured guts in here. Okay. Let's go. Try not to freeze to death while we do this. Don't die. If Hyper dies, someone clip it for me. I'm not planning on dying. I'll put it that way. Oh, yep, right in the butt. Exactly where... Oh, hello.
Too heavy.
Well, I guess we do have a scent line on us. Where do we have a scent from? No, let's not risk it. I don't see. That's the thing. I think the pants actually protect me. I think Will soils his pants and ruins them that way. I think that's where that comes from. So, I mean, not like I'm speaking from experience or anything, but you know.
One pair of pants later.
So, yes. Exactly. Well, let's take an opportunity and let's repair some of our underwear that got damaged from the attack. Yeah, the bear attacked Will, and then Will attacked his underwear. Okay, we need cloth. Well, let's take a second and... I guess we're using this. Our other knife is about to die. There we go. Okay. So now we can repair these. We must be using our last sewing kit or our fish hook, whatever we got. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, it's probably our last one here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
What else do we have that we need to repair? We need rabbit hides for that. We've got a deer hide and some guts here. We could just go ahead and repair those right now. An hour. 1 hour later. 459 brown pants. That is crazy. And those are the ones that you guys have, like, put up in the chat. That doesn't also count for the ones that you guys have missed. Either way, that is nuts. Well, you know what? We've got a bear hide here too. Let's just do all this right here while we're waiting. Okay. Very nice. This definitely needs to be repaired. And I'm now dying of thirst. There we go, 100%. I think I'm carrying a little bit too much food on me is what part of the problem is. Yeah. So let's eat that. Let me try to eat another piece of this. Probably won't eat all of it.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Well, you know, we are pretty rigorous with the brown pants count though, Kappa.
Yes, you are. Yes, you guys are definitely.
I might have to drop some gear.
Okay. Other than that one wolf that was over here, there's some fur limbs over there. Let me do this. I shouldn't have any scent lines. Grab this stick here for something to start a fire. We can try to harvest this wood real quick, and then we can try to harvest the bear. Like I said, we needed to spend some time outside. Should be okay while we do this. There we go. Well fed. Did I lose well fed? Wait. Had I lost well fed? That might have been why we were so slow earlier, as I thought that we were seemingly underweight. The bear stole well fed. Okay. Let's go, well, there's one of my arrows. I think I shot an arrow down that way and missed. Or maybe it was this one that I missed. I knew I'd shot one that missed. Okay, can we please build a fire right here? Invalid location. You gonna let me do this? I used to be able to do this.
I need to drop something.
Looks so weird doing it that way now. Oh wow, sweet. Oh, let's do the Maglins fire. Excellent. 459 brown pants so far on the 250th day of the year, I think. Yeah, it's crazy.
Come on.
We're definitely over half of the year, and
turned out pretty
I think
well.
my quota is almost 2 pairs a day equivalent. Oh, look at that sunset. That is such a nice looking sunset. The sun looks like extra large. All right, let's see. Do we want to do a quarter? We could use the 4% knife and quarter it, and the knife would break. 2 hours, though. It It's either that or do all of this. Yeah, it's just so much faster to just quarter it. Let's break the knife. I love it. It broke, and it gives us the option to finish. Wow. I was not expecting that to happen. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, hello.
Feels like night is coming.
There we go. Alright, we got 6 bags of meat. And a bunch of fresh guts. Well, we all know where these guts and hide are going to go. They're going to go exactly where the other ones went that we got from the last bear.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, let's move you like over here. And then we'll make a new fresh gut dump. And then over here, we'll drop the bear hide like we had previously. Something like that. That'll work. I think as long as we're keeping our stats up and everything, I think we should try to stay out here and collect some of this stuff. We could take some of this bear meat if we can just harvest it and maybe
later.
use it to make some jerky with. 15 minutes is crazy. I mean, that is crazy fast harvesting. Okay, so let's do this. Let's we'll drop all of that there. And then we'll drop one of those there. So we still got decent fire. Let's make some water.
I can always use more food.
Man, 15 minutes versus an hour, 30 minutes, 42 minutes, 15. That is crazy good.
Something's got to go.
Alright, again, we'll drop this here. And where's that? This is right here. Right by my feet. I just am walking all around it. Trying to see what's around me.
I'll be hungry later.
Yeah. Let's drink some of the water we've got. I don't think our water's gotten even near the point of boiling. Oh, 18 minutes ago. Let's go ahead and get another meter going. So with the knife here, we're probably harvesting this thing way faster than we ever could just with the tool by itself. So quartering it and then harvesting with the cougar knife is almost OP. Because 15 minutes is crazy fast. I think we might have to go and get another cougar, because I know we dropped a cougar hide in the dam. It wasn't in the dam, it was one of those steam tunnel things in what's that place called? Black Rock. So we might have to go back to Black Rock to get another cougar. I mean, I really don't like the idea of going back there, but I mean, if we can manage to get another one without getting ripped up too bad, I think it would be think it would be beneficial, because then we could repair our cloak, or whatever it's called, the wrap. There we go. So all of these bags being harvested should have taken us the equivalent of an hour and a half for 6 bags all the same weight. That's actually pretty crazy good. And what I can do is we've got the jerky on us so that we can have food. Now we've got extra water made. You know what? Let's go ahead and cook 2 of these. Must be the tiny piece. That one's, yeah. There we go. These might be worth waiting on. Over an hour to cook. It's crazy. That'll definitely fill us up very quickly. Legend, welcome in. How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, we're not right about to stop streaming for the night. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's grab a torch and make our way into the trailer here. And then in the morning, we will
I'm gonna have to leave something
put down the travois, and we'll carry all that stuff down there.
Blub blub. Nocturnal Druid makes this place more fun. Don't tell them I said that.
Oh, okay. Shh, don't say anything. Alright, we're looking good. Let's do a nice long sleep, because we took some damage today. We got hit by the bear pretty good. Well, it came up, but not all the way. Nonetheless, 455 days. We are slowly making our way towards 500. There's our broken knife. Alright. Let's put the travois like right here. Probably gonna need to repair it as well. Man, I'm still carrying the tools. There we go. And try to grab more of these.
I wonder if I can drop any of this
gear. Take a whole bear's worth of food down with us. Okay. Normally the fat is like already spoiled by the time we get to it. This time around, we're probably gonna do pretty well with it. Okay. Is that everything? Do I have any? No.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
Name that tune coming at ya from the 90s.
From
Waiting
the 90s.
on a Sunday afternoon, for what I've read between the lines. Your lies, feelin' like a hand in rusted shame. So do you laugh or does it cry? Reply.
Ooh. That sounds very familiar. Sunday afternoon. That wasn't all that terrible? Okay. Really? Really, Travois? Are you kidding me? I can't even back it up? What? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say, surely. Give me a clue. Give me a clue there, Gear. My name isn't Shirley. Are you serious? Come on. Oh my gosh!
One pair of pants later.
Nocturne. Three-word band name. I don't know how much that's going to help me. It sounds like Third Eye Blind type of song. I don't know if that's the correct band name. Singer is no longer with us. Also, song title's also 3 words. You know, the more I think about it, it's not just guess that, name that tune. It's like there's no tune, so it's like guess the lyrics more than anything.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Can I even walk? That's the question. No. All right, let's drop. Oh. So it's waiting on a Sunday afternoon for what I've read between the lines. Is that, Audio Slave? No, that's not 3 words. Stone Temple Pilots. It's got to be Stone Temple Pilots. That's it. Stone Temple Pilots. I was gonna say, man, that sounds so familiar. Sweet. All right, let's drop the fat. Now the thing is,
I'll take a pound of nuts.
What's the?
That's a lot of nuts.
Interstate
That
Love
was
Song.
Interstate Love
Yes.
Song by Stone Temple Pilots.
Awesome. Thank you for that. That was awesome. My brain was telling me, you know that. You know that. You just don't know that you know that. Thank you. I really wonder
gear's
how
starting
much
to slow
we
me
can
down.
put in here. Can we put all this in here? Oh, it's full. Nope. We have completely filled up the curing box. You know that, but you just don't know that you know that. Exactly. Tell my brain. Bear jerky, yeah. We're gonna have a bunch of bear jerky. So let's drop this stuff here. And this is ruined stuff. Like, if we could build one fast enough before this gets below a certain percentage, we could possibly do some more with it, but we'll see. I have an idea. How bad are our pants?
Did you see that? Scoopy blinked, and Nocturnal Druid smiled. Coincidence? I think not.
I love that. Well, that's still fresh. Scoopy blinked and Nocturnal smiled. Yep, sounds correct. How bad are our pants? Only hyper things, exactly. Well, that's more of like, okay, am I talking about my pants or Will's pants? You know, whose pants am I actually talking about? And I was referring to the wrong thing. I'm going to sit in here and repair this. 2 hours. And we're sitting in the truck outside, or the car, whatever this is. So we're going to build less of the possibilities of getting cabin fever risk build up. That's right, King Scoopy. Might as well break this down. 45 minutes. There you go. All the proper noises I expect breaking down a knife to sound like. You know, I think we should try to utilize cars more in the future. I think this is a much better setup sometimes for like crafting things. Because I think being in a car outside doesn't count as inside, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. I really wish there was a way to have more lighting in here. But what are you going to do?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, we still have the tools on us, so let's make the frame jersey. It's gonna take us 4 hours. All right, I believe we can do this all in one go. This is the first time I'm making
I'll take a pound
the
of
frame
nuts.
jersey that says Northern.
That's a lot of nuts!
Oh fudge pounders, it's time for bed again all too soon. Before I leave, chat lady goes boy oi nubaleproite keten wethjing.
Gearhead Desk, thank you so much for the bits there. And thank you for doing the name that tune. Hope you have a fantastic evening. We'll catch you later, man. Fudge pounders. Random letters for the... Yeah, for real. Okay. Is it in our inventory? It is indeed. So... Oh, hello, Mr. Moose. Place. Let's see. Let's see. That's kind of a weird low spot. I guess it can work for now. Put that right there. Yeah, that looks kind of okay. I wish we could put stuff on that wall, but it's too, rounded to put stuff on. I wonder if we could put it right there. No, that just doesn't want to sit on top of that cable thing there, I guess. Maybe up there, like that. Not too bad. I kind of like that. Sweet. Alright, well, we've got some time to sleep. Move our birch sapling over here. We need to get more maple saplings. We're going to need some cured maple saplings for our trades. And I think I had an extra maple sapling in my inventory, but for some reason, I must have accidentally clicked on craft a normal bow, because we have this. Yeah, it's an in-progress bow, so we must have accidentally triggered that to start. I don't think we can set that there. All that stuff in the way. Maybe we can set it like right here. Nope. None of these tables. I guess we're just going to have to leave it on the floor. For now. There we go. More ruined sewing kit stuff. There we go. Alright, we got our next shelf to put our syrup and all of our other stuff that we get from the trader on. It probably wouldn't hurt for us to get another curing box so that we can continue to add stuff like bear meat in it. Let's see, what do we need for curing box? And Tormuse, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid there. Hope you're doing well tonight. Welcome in, welcome in. And you need to have 8 kilograms of salt to make the curing box. And 10 for firewood. Okay. Hello to you as well. Hope you're doing good tonight. Let's see. We did get some for firewood. There we go. I think some of my mods have fallen asleep, so I will make sure that you get a shout out. Oops. Oh, Michael beat me to it. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the raid. Looks like you were streaming The Long Dark as well. I hope your run was going good. Okay, we're going to need to eat some food. Oh, you're very welcome. Very, very welcome. Probably need to eat all of our venison, stuff like that first. Because the other stuff doesn't have a scent on it, so I keep forgetting the beneficial parts of certain things. So our cowl, hide wrap, whatever you call it, took a good hit from the bear. So hopefully we can maybe find a cougar. We need to go get my pan and also get some ptarmigans. Alright, let's leave it up. Doing okay. 58 days into my current Loper run. Got a moose hide satchel that I suffered broken ribs for. And now I'm on my way to get the tech backpack. Hey, that's a decent start there. I know all too well the moose tap dancing on the ribs. Alright, there's the bear bed. Let's do like 3 hours. Yeah, I had the bear give me 3 cases of broken ribs, and it took forever to get done with those broken ribs. But we managed. It was exciting, but we managed. Yesterday, I somehow one-shotted a bear with a shot to the shoulder. Wouldn't have expected that. Yeah, it's funny how you can get one-shots on certain animals. They're really nice when they happen. Alright, it is early morning. We're gonna need to grab some water. How cold is it? It's not bad right now. Let's grab some water real quick. It's just a tad on the dark side in here still. So it's this locker here that's got our extra water in it.
Blub blub, I've seen things. Hyperman. But Geitzmig in chat, that's a whole wave.
Interloper is so fun to play and it streams so well. I love how every run is a new
I
story.
live in the real world where men sell propane and propane accessories.
I love every run is a new story and it's never linear and how each player's personality feeds into the outcome. Yes. I was just actually talking, not just, but earlier I was talking about The Long Dark 2. And I really don't think multiplayer is going to be something that people are going to want to watch as much as individual runs. To me, multiplayer would be so chaotic. For a stream, that is. But we got Laszlo in with the Hank Hill and says, some people actually do get smarter as they get older. The rest just run of stupid things to do. I'm so old that there's no more stupid things to do because I've done them all. Is that why older people get wise? Because they've done all the stupid things? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I try. He still says your name. Yeah, he did kind of say your name for me. It's Meg. Instead of G, it's me. Back in the day, Kimmy and I used to talk a lot about Loper and runs. For me, in co-op, I would just kill the other players so I could get back to playing the Long Dark. Yeah. I mean, this game is definitely designed for one person to play. Now, I've played games with other people like Ark, especially Ark, and there's a few others, like even stuff like Minecraft. It's designed to play well both ways, but this wasn't designed for multiplayer, especially with the whole idea of survival and, you know, and I think that's why so many people like the idea of misery, the misery mode. Is misery was designed to, it's a run that's not gonna survive like infinitely. Let's see. No, I don't need to go up by the, I need to go to the farther one. Meant to be solitary experience. Not sure what people don't get. Yeah, I know. It's just the way it's meant to be. Don't starve is fun with others. Yeah, exactly. I mean, those games are definitely designed to be played with other people. But to me, this game, at least this rendition of this game, is meant to be a solo experience. Imagine PvP melee combat in this game, human struggles instead of wolf struggles. Speaking of, and we got the brushcraft bow now. Let's go, Mr. Wolf. Oh, I missed. I can shoot a ptarmigan from 20 feet away in the neck, but I got a charging wolf, and I can't shoot the broadside of a barn. Yeah, it's like the whole idea of like struggles. Now see, if the second game was designed to show what a larger group of people would go through and experience, like a struggle over food, like who gets to eat, who doesn't get to eat, you know, who's got the best, the most stamina, okay, today, or like condition, like today you go without food. I mean, those will be interesting. Now, if they specifically design the way the story is told for multiplayer separate from the single player, I think that would work. But if they're going to try to make it like this game, it's just not going to work. That's just my humble opinion. If you take a game that the sole idea around it is to avoid death, you're by yourself, everything's against you, it works for what it is. You know, some people like the idea of building a base everywhere they go, and they stay moving. Other people's just sit still. This game was created to invoke a feeling for the player. Yes, and succeed exactly. Jessa Kitsune, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Really dislike battle royale style games. Yes, and you don't even have to play a battle royale in this. You know. It could just be like moral dilemmas, but even then, it's you know, you're having to make moral dilemmas by yourself right now. But yeah, it would probably turn into a battle royale, to be honest. Oh, Jessa Nocturnal saying it's time to boop the snoop. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. Coming for that fuzzy bum bum. Coming for that fuzzy bum bum.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
It's not terrible, feeling. It's only -3.
Blub blub. If the stream's feeling cozy, it's probably because Nocturnal Druid swam by.
I agree. There are not too many games where you can come home. The feeling of returning to Trappers after a long journey. It's special. It says, even though you are alone, you have a home. Exactly. And now with the base building features and stuff like that, you know, streaming this game, you know, for some people it's like, well, I've always got to be doing something entertaining. And then others are like, well, I'm just going to sit in my base and I'm going to craft this and I'm going to craft that. And both of them are perfectly viable options, you know? Yes. There's a reason why his voice changed. Last stream, the voice usage for Morgan Freeman got used up. So we switched it over to Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy, and I had a lot of people tell me they preferred Roger with the Rocket voice. So we'll leave it this way for a little bit until we have too much protest, and then we'll turn him back. I think it's also interesting in streams how much interactive the Long Dark gets. Sort of cool. It is. And I honestly want to say the people that are drawn to the Long Dark, it seems to be genuine, real, good people. Back in the day, I once heard someone say there's no point in playing co-op games because of Doom. Because they're always descend into players getting sick of each other and killing each other anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's a real thing, and you know, unless the game was designed to play into that, I just don't think it'll work for a game like this. But you know, I'm gonna give it a chance. I might play it with a few friends of mine. I mean, shoot, I might even see if Athenon would be willing to play a little bit. Just to give it a shot, you know. I haven't been here? What? New location. Are you serious? I have not been here. You get to interact with in a real-time story with the player, yeah. But just the idea of the people that come to streams for the Long Dark. There's something about the people who enjoy watching this game played. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I think you all will agree. The community around this game has to be one of the most wholesome communities I've ever been a part of. Part of the reason why I rarely stream any other game is because of the people that come to watch the stream. And it's not people that are you know, the like Street was saying, the battle royale games where it's all like, yeah, go kill, get the highest kill count. It's not those kind of people. It's not the people that are like in your channel 1 minute and then leave the next minute. I mean, these feel like everybody that's here is not just a name. It's there's somebody that there's appreciation around this game or this style of game, and I just can't explain it. I don't. Is it just me, or is there something about the people who like and are loyal viewers to this game? It's noticeable. Definitely attracts a specific kind of people for sure. It's not just you. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. Because some of the nicest people I've ever met from streaming this game have been right here on Twitch. I mean, I am one of the older heads in this community, but yeah, for real. Then there's other games that, you know, I like playing, and I'm sure that they've got good communities around them, or some of you would probably come and watch just because, you know, I'm streaming or something like that. But at the same time, it's like this game resonates with people, and when you get all those good people together. I mean, just watching how people greet each other, it's wonderful. It is. It really is wonderful. And unfortunately now, the way the world is, you don't get a lot of that all the time. You guys have something to be proud about. So the last time I came through here, I think it was either in the cave where the rabbits are, after the trestle bridge.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Or it was, there's another, like, tunnel like this that you can go through. So it's either there or the other place where my frying pan, I left it. You know what? I'm gonna take a picture of this. We get the bridge, the waterfall. I think that's a nice picture. What are your short-term goals here? Well, first of all, one of the short-term is to make it to 500 days. So right now to just survive. We are currently at 456. Then I think I want to establish a really good base in Coastal Highway. We've been in Coastal Highway for a very long time. And then once we've established that base for a little while, then I think we're probably going to take the radio receiver and start going around to like the different maps. We'll repair the thing. We'll do the signal voids. Is it signal void? Yeah, this and the buried echoes. I think we'll probably do those. And since we're gonna I'm gonna try to take this run to 500 days or 1,000 days eventually. So that'll be something for us to do. We'll have a clear idea of where we're gonna go. We've already done all the stuff for the trader, so that was kind of interesting. It gave us a few interesting blueprints. Also, I've never been familiar with certain levels of the map, like certain levels.
I'll take a pound of
so
nuts.
I think it would be fun to try to survive in some of those.
You don't have to kill another cougar. You can harvest your hat and make another one. When you're done, you can harvest your bedroll. Wait, I got it. Just for the sake of it, let me see. Are you kidding me? He was not wrong. Are you kidding me? So if it gets below 50%, we could harvest this to make a new one. Wait. I thought he was joking. Oh my god. It takes 1 and 2 guts. That is so broken. Oh my god, that is so broken. Did you defeat Scoopy? Oh no. Alright, I think my pan is right around the corner here on this fire. Or where this fire was. I can't believe I left it back over here. Glitch in the Matrix. I know. Zombie. Was it Zombie that said that? Yeah. Zombie. That is crazy. Oh, that's why I forgot it. It was hidden in the grass. The trippy, weird, angled grass when you look at it like this. Oh, we got extra fish waiting for us there. The moose hide is the same when you break down a cloak. The King Scoopy shall return. You get leather when you break down the satchel. Yeah, because I know you can repair the satchel with cured leather. And
in all honesty, I would rather you could break down anything with an animal hide and it give you cured leather, just cured leather. And then, like, anytime you need to repair something, it just takes cured leather, or more of a type of cured leather. Cindy, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Oh, man, we're actually cold. How cold are we? All right, let's, it's not going to be, that's 2 degrees.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
That's probably not enough. Our gloves are pretty bad. We did repair those. It's -1. Hopefully we can warm up here in a minute. Glad to hear you're doing well. Alright, let's, oh man, we got 2 fur limbs right here. Wonder if there's mushrooms on these. There is indeed some extra mushrooms that we did not get. There's more mushrooms over here. Why is it that that's always the safest and the safest zones that I forget to get all this stuff from? Oh, bark. Bark, bark. Mando Blade, welcome in. Just got done with a session in Grounded 2, and I realized something. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did we just help ourselves out, or what? On that note, I gotta go. Good luck with your run. Don't harvest your better line. Tormoose, thank you so much for the raid earlier. Do appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. And hope you have a good one, my friend. Keep your run alive and well. Let's see here. Session in Grounded 2, and I realized something. If Hinterland improves even higher on Safe House customization in Black Frost whenever it comes out, it will revolutionize the survival game spectrum. I mean, anything's possible at this point. We just got the stuff we needed to repair our rabbit hide gloves. That could be just enough to keep us warm. 76, let's do it again. 100%, just like that. Underwear, these are getting low, but they're acceptable. I'll take everything to around 80% and then fix it. So we might have to do the scrap and then rebuild to get this back up, which is kind of crazy that actually can work. Gonna work with NPCs or multiplayer. We're cutting down trees. Not a huge fan of Grounded. I mean, it's nothing like the Long Dark. Grounded. What is Grounded? Is that the one where you're like miniature in the backyard? Am I thinking of the correct game? Industrial Furnace. You're mini and fight ants. That sounds kind of creepy. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Oh, okay. Boy, there's a movie I haven't heard of in years. You know, I remember when that movie first came out. It was one of those movies where they used so many practical effects that it just made the movie so much more charming. They just don't make movies like that anymore. I think a lot of movies need to go back to having more practical effects. I mean, there's an appropriate time to use like computer generated graphics and stuff, but I think practical effects are the way to go. It's a great game, but it's still not anything close to The Long Dark as all. Oh yeah. Okay. So Street, such a good movie. I agree. It is definitely a good movie. Even some of the cheesier some of the cheesier other versions are not that bad. The one where the parents get shrunk felt more like a straight to TV movie that happened. It's a long stretch, but hear me out. Okay. Well, Street, what other games do you like to play other than The Long Dark that you find enjoyable to play? Looking at the trailer right now, and the downed plane on the ice has 247 on the plane side. The blew up the baby, yeah, when they blew up the baby, that one was kind of funny. I also like how they had the actor with like the huge baby head on him. What if their early access launch timeline is 7/24/26? Whew, that's still almost over a year, almost a year. It's less than a year, but still, that's quite a ways away. I would definitely play it to try it out in early mode. Blowing up babies just sounds so wrong. Yeah, I can remember hearing that name title, and the people that didn't know were like, what in the world does that mean he blew up the baby? Is this a horror movie? It was an interesting movie. Yes, it was. I'm sure the game won't be out in spring or summer, probably, maybe late summer. Well, it'll be interesting for sure. Wait, did it do a disappearing trick on me? It did. There it is. It's right there. And now it's gone. Maybe if I go this way, it won't disappear. Nope. There it is. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, let's see. Where can I walk into a certain place where it comes back? Okay, I guess it's shy. It doesn't want me to get too close.
I think I need to lay down.
Yeah. It's so weird. The goofiest glitches in this game. They don't want to launch before holidays for what tweaks being needed for another update comes out by December. If you're terrified of babies, it would be a horror movie. Yes, for real. Birch bark. I'm shy. Go away, bearded weirdo. I play a lot of CRPG, like Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, I like Battletech, XCOM. Okay. Have you ever played Factorio? Vivian, thank you so much for the lurk. And if we don't see you again later this evening, I hope you have a good one. Okay, our goal now is to get some ptarmigans. We got a couch to make. No, not Factorio. It's too skinny. Oh my gosh!
All hail King Scoopy. Wolf King's Wolf See Wolf Love.
Thank you, Nocturnal. I knew it was probably coming. I just didn't know when. 2 scanning barcodes feel for me. Yeah, I understand that. I just really like games that have a lot of automation type of stuff in it. And that one, if you're into that kind of stuff, that game can definitely can scratch the itch. Thank you, Nocturnal, for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Realistically speaking, look at it from Hinterland's perspective. When the game comes out, they want to heavily capitalize on it, so getting it out before holidays start would help with any special sales they want to do. If they're smart, if Hinterland is smart, they will do
too much stuff to carry
with the Long Dark 2 the way they did the Long Dark 1. If I feel a grind, I make coffee and find ways to get fired from my job. I love it. Alright, I would rather not have to take on Scoopy or hurt Scoopy. So if Scoopy shows up, we're going to try to avoid Scoopy. Sometimes there can be ptarmigan down over here. Oh, there is. There's ptarmigans down there. Let's see if we can sneak up on them. Just gently, quietly, sneakily slide down the hill and break all of our ankles. I see 4 of them. Oh, come on. That's it, Bertie. Right into the trap.
What the if I can drop any of this gear?
Okay. 3 out of 4. That one arrow did the bounce. I mean, it was bouncing all over the place. So we missed 1. Oh boy, we smell really good. We better be careful. Bird's the word. Exactly. Some people know this lore, but I was a touring metal musician for 15 years, and now I'm a dad and write software. Nice. Is it any software that I might happen to use or be familiar with? Or are you more of a custom use software writer? So by how they started being Xbox Games Pass, what I was saying earlier,
turned out pretty
Blade,
well,
about the whole, if they did like they did with the current version of The Long Dark, they need to release it in alpha. They give us an opportunity to play the game, try it out, give them realistic feedback on things that work and don't work. That's one thing that I think a lot of movie writers, producers, whether you're making a game or a movie or whatever, if you listen to what people want, you're going to be so much more successful than just doing. I mean, you can still have your dream of what you're doing, but do it in a way that people, they can have feedback, because that is going to make your game so much more successful than anything else. Let's see, this should take just a few minutes here. Now, me and my brother write software for people who are deaf and hard of hearing, most video stuff and captioning for the web and smartphones. Ah, so you work with like text-to-speech type of operations and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. That's a very good line of work. There definitely will always be a need. Well, I was saying it in the opposite. I always say it the wrong way. What is the there's a phone protocol, and it's the opposite, where it'll turn speech into text on a phone, and it's not TTS. It's called something else. Captions and sign language. Okay. I might have worded that incorrectly. Speech to text. Yes. All right, 47 minutes. Let's do this last one. 4 minutes. So is there software that can recognize hand gestures and translate that into text. Because that would be pretty awesome if there was. See, to me, that would be the kind of thing that AI would probably be good at, is recognizing certain patterns and stuff. To me, that's where AI is beneficial at being a help. I want to put it away, put it away. Put it away. These still smell amazing. Let's try to eat some of this extra stuff. I know just the carcasses of the ptarmigan are going to take up. We've got to harvest them, but it's going to take a while to harvest them. We are working on it, but sign is really unique and difficult to recreate from speech. Yes. And isn't sign language like just... There's not like small signs for like and, the. It's just basically direct word communication. And the people signing, you know, when you read it, you jump the in-between stuff. Cultural. Yes, I would agree. Yes. It's amazing that there are multiple languages of sign language in of itself. Yeah, running around here with full scent, and we haven't been here in a while. It's probably not the best thing for us to be doing. Syntax, exactly. The clues are emotion-based, yes. Yeah, even just like you can express, you know... Oh, there goes that other bird. Must have flew up to here. Like, you could express something with words the same way. Was that a dog bark or was that a bird? I thought I heard a dog bark. There is a dog there. Sign almost requires us to be face-to-face, if that makes sense. Yes, yes. Well, I was thinking... More God! Yeah, he's coming.
You knew we all knew this was coming.
Is there an echo in here? Zombie, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it, man. You can't carry a full scent line worth of stuff and not expect a wolf to not show up. What I was trying to say is,
Not
like,
sure why I
when
feel
it comes
so
to
tired.
speech, I can say the word love, and then I could say, like, love. You know, I could put inflections on it, and I think with sign language, it's the same way. How you present it, and like the flair you put on it, or you know how quickly you sign it. I think it all can come across in the way you speak with sign language. Sign is a physical language that is hard to virtualize. Yes, yes. I see that. Bro. Which way are you gonna go? Nowhere. That's where you're gonna go. Son of a gun. Let's do this. Oh, you son of a gun. Oh, you got two of them. Oh, I thought I could get him, but no. Dude took two. Yeah, bro on each face. Although the Plains Native Americans had a sign language that was used to bridge a language gap between tribes that spoke different languages. I think it... Okay, let's do this. Come on. Alright, all the wolves in a 500-meter radius are getting their faces stabbed. And there goes that other wolf. Well, he's got 2 arrows in him. Well, that's that. I love how Hinterland is such attention to detail oriented, and yet the Black Frost trailer in the final shot, there was a tree that randomly disappeared in the final shot. Oh yeah. I mean, it's going to be a game that has bugs just like every other game. Oh, and we got a stinking Aurora on top of everything. Native Americans did sign, but it was very different than something like American Sign Language, yeah. And there is a difference between just communicating the basics and actually having a language. And from what I would imagine. Like I could just do this. And you know that I'm talking about food or eating. It's the general idea, or like drink. That is just conveying a simple concept or idea. But to have a meaningful conversation with somebody, that's when knowing all the different words and things like that really come into play. That means you're trying to put a slim brick container. Oh, he likes eating bricks. Okay, got it. And I could only imagine some of the first people that tried to communicate with like some of the Native Americans, or even just people from another culture or country that don't speak the same language. It was probably starts off by learning sign language of some kind. So are you pouring water or trying to do a weird black swan pose? And they're both about the same. My brother and I got started when the BlackBerry devices came out. For fun, we wrote a wireless TTY, and we got an email from Sprint who were going copper phone line, TTY, to hardware devices, and things went from there. Nice. That's probably what I said TTS, and then I think TTY is what I was thinking of.
Too tired to think straight.
And now we can't run. Still smell delicious. I'm actually kind of curious if there's going to be ptarmigans over here on this side. I think we're going to get 12 feathers off of the ptarmigan we have now. And that looks like either a wolf or a deer, one of the two. Looks like a wolf. Not be surprised if he wants to come over here. TTY was how deaf people communicated on the phone pre-internet, so a keyboard on a phone line. Yes. I know there's a lot of terminals like at airports and stuff like that where they have a phone where there's a jack you can plug into. A lot of those are probably way old school now in comparison. Oh, fish. We got some fish. There's our other... See, we're supposed to take that back with us, but we didn't.
Too heavy.
So basically, we did software to do it on a pager. It was cool. Yeah, that does sound like it would be cool. Definitely a challenge, you know, to make something work in a way that nobody had thought of before. All right. Got some more stuff in here. just realized we brought that one all the way from Coastal Highway. We've got all the woodworking tools here. I need to make sure to take 2 back. And there's another skillet. We need to probably take that with us as well. Way back when I used to do ISP tech support, I was the one who handled TTY calls. That's awesome. Here's our other heavy hammer. That one's ruined. Storm lanterns. I think we had... Oh, there's a rabbit hide hat in there. I think we put some water in here. We did. That's good. Our food's good. Let's drink some water. It's not an altruistic thing for me. My bro and I like to solve stuff. Yeah, exactly. That's just like once I started to realize you can do things on your phone, like create shortcuts or different things that can program responses and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of...
Blub, I just wrote a song called G, It's Me and Me. It's just joyful bubbling.
G, it's me and G. Or G, it's me, G, and me. That was great. But, like, getting something before they had it set up where you could receive a text message when you arrive, like using geofencing for stuff like that. I always like trying to figure out how to make stuff work, so I understand that curiosity. We slept right until the point where the aurora ends. I don't understand why they don't have the aurora going during the day. I mean, I understand why, but I know they have the glimmer fog in other places, but I would imagine there would be an aurora during the day even though you can't see it. Unless sunlight does something to it. Yeah, the long dark players are generally problem solvers. I agree. I mean, you gotta be. Either that or you gotta learn how to go online, watch somebody else do it, and be the kind of person that can replicate what you see. But then again, I think there's a lot of other people that do trial by error. Okay, now that it's morning, let's take a second and defeather these guys. Hour and 24, 52.
That was definitely a Scooby scare. Tell Nocturnal Druid I did asterisk, not asterisk squeal. I sang.
So apparently he reads asterisk. I didn't realize there was asterisk in there. Day aurora is when you feel like you have a problem, but you aren't sure why. Yeah, exactly.
I'd eat anything.
So Mondays? There must be an aurora on Mondays every day, because that's definitely the way Mondays are. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Monday, yes. This is the part that bothers me. I spent almost an hour plucking the dang bird's feathers. And now I've got almost 2 hours. And now I got to do it again. I was going to stop because I was going to lose my well-fed. But it's like, I know I did all that work, just to let go and they all go back in? Okay, we got this Monday chat. Let's get it. Okay. Be a little bit more proactive. So many plucking hours, exactly.
Something's gotta go.
Boy, that was a big bass. You know what? We do have a scent line on us. What do we have on us? Oh, is it seriously the bird? I guess it's the stupid bird. I'm East Coast, so it's like 11 p.m. I work at 8 a.m., but it's all good. Yeah, I'm the same. So it's 11:27 here for me. Good old Georgia. Georgia boy. Of course, a lot of people tell me when they hear me talk, they're like, "You're from Georgia? You don't sound like you're from Georgia." In New York? Yeah. Okay. I have parents that are from Michigan, and they were in Michigan, and then they were in Illinois, and then they were in South Georgia when they had me, and then we've moved up towards the northern part of Georgia now. So, I have an accent that's influenced by my parents, but not so much by my surroundings. But I think it's a blend of both. I really don't sound like a northern or a southern too much. Occasionally, the southern will come out. But we get to come up here and see Roger.
Kind of heavy.
Hey, Roger, you keeping an eye on all the derp fish up here? Let's see. He's been sitting there. Let's put him on the arm of the chair there. There we go. Daughter lives in Austin, Texas. I'm heading there in December for her birthday. Awesome. That sounds cool. Well, I wish you the best in your trip and seeing your daughter. All right, we're sitting in the chair. Imagine us, like, petting Roger. Oh, he's right there, like, next to me. It's like, oh, yes, Roger. Admiring our derp wall. You have no accent, really. I know it's... I'm not, like... It's weird. You know, it's like... You know, it's like... It's an accent of some kind, but it's like... I guess it's neutral enough. Okay. We got an old... That tea is probably... I mean, this tea would probably be so disgusting at that point after sitting there for so long. There's our golden nugget. We could take that with us and put it on a display of some kind. If I had to guess, it's more Midwest. Okay. North Georgia isn't the... I do declare Southern accent. It's more Southern Appalachian. Yes, you're right. You almost have to, like, spread your mouth and talk in the back of your throat to get that Appalachian sound. And that kind of little drawl that goes with it. That's the best way I can describe the Appalachian.
I might have to drop some gear. Wow, we got another wolf over there. Where else could there be ptarmigans? There could be ptarmigans up at the top of the hill over here. We just have to be careful not to shoot our arrows down on the ice down below. I know there can be some here, but we don't see any here, so we'll go up to the top of the hill and check. As a born and bred Southern Appalachian person, that was a pretty good demonstration. Yep. I have a few friends that talk quite a bit in the Appalachian register, accent, whatever you want to call it. Ow. Come on, dude. I don't want to listen to your crunchy ankle right now. Listen to you tromp through the snow is bad enough. Yeah. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, you just twisted your ankle, dude. It's gonna hurt. Alright, it's warm. Let's do this real quick. Might as well. Give them the whole trifecta. Boy, there's 3 fur limbs right here. I think I hear some. Yeah. I hear the snow chickens. Lurk. I'll say ptarmigans. Ptarmigans have one of the most unique clucks or calls or whatever you call it of just about any bird. I know there's other ones that are crazy, but I mean, like the real ptarmigan sounds are pretty hilarious to listen to. We'll sneak up on this little birdie. There's a piece of fat right there. Must have been when I harvested the deer. One. Are you gonna walk right up to me? Come on. Let's do this. Are you a pigeon? My Georgia accent has been mixed with New York Appalachian from living 15 years in the Blue Ridge Mountains. So yes, it is definitely unique, Michael. As your brother-in-law, I can confirm. Hey, we're 4 for 4. Oh, what happened to the other one?
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh, there it is. Well, we had all the animals after us before because of the smell. Probably have them again. Let's see. Wonder if we can see the bear from up here. I don't know if we killed the... we did kill the bear last time we were here. So it hasn't been that long, so there's probably no bear. You know what? We did shoot him and he ran off and we never did see him again. So, yeah, somewhere where the bears end up running to, there's probably like a pile of arrows from where they have died and despawned, and our arrows are just left sticking in or sitting on the ground. Yeah, it is a nice view. Normally, we don't get to see that view of Mystery Lake that often. You know what? I think I'm gonna chill out in the cave here. I don't have any... I could use this for firewood. We're already warm. But I don't know if the... Whoa, that's what I'm worried about!
Well, I do declare that I would love to have a piece of William's posterior yummy.
I bet he does declare. Oh man, yeah, it is kind of fun to be up here to have the view, and it's nice that you can actually get up this high in elevation on these hills. I was really hoping to have something on us so we could start a fire without burning the fir firewood. Because I don't think sitting in the cave harvesting the birds is a good idea when they smell as delicious as they do. I don't know if a wolf could walk right into that cave. I think it can, and that's kind of what I was trying to avoid, and we're probably going to twist another ankle here if we're not careful. Man, I really wish I could turn those ads off. Well, really? Really? Where are you? Okay, let's go. It definitely was attracting attention. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, there he comes. Oh, Lord, he coming. I would, but they're a little too far away. We can deal with this guy later. I might try a shot from the porch, but I don't want to get glitched here. I don't know. He'd have to do a fancy dance around that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't want to take a chance. I don't know if they can get there.
I need to drop something.
Can you sign me up for camp next year? Thanks. Dude, I swear, if this was a real place and I was running it, I would let all of you guys in. Absolutely. This would be an amazing place to come and hang out at. The only downside is there's no indoor bathroom. And Will never shows us that he ever has any inclination to use the bathroom. I think he burns up all of his calories and carbohydrates so efficiently. Okay, let's pluck the birds. Yeah, we'll do these by hand, just to save the tool life. Plus, we can do some of this in the dark, which I never understood why we can do certain things in the dark with a knife, but other things we can't. Okay, we'll be by the bed here. Let's not do that yet. Let's harvest this. Well, I guess I left the base building on so we can see the outlines of our hands. I didn't realize we're outlined in this. Either that or we're looking at something that creates a negative outline. One of the two. And 21 minutes. Boy, that's a fat bird in comparison. It's always great to hang with you, my friend. I'm going to lurk and do stuff. Oh, I completely understand, Street. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really do appreciate it, man. I would enjoy it. It would remind me all the time I was on the LARP plot committee. So many good memories of various campsites we used. Oh, that sounds awesome. Thanks for the lurk there, buddy. If we don't catch you later, I hope you have a great night. Yeah, I know Northern Lights, Northy. I know she works at a place up in New York. She's told us about it and put some pictures up. And I mean, just that idea of being in a place like that seems spectacular. All right, let's go to the one upstairs. Boy, look at that. Boy, that is a sight right there. Look at all the stuff in here. That is crazy. Especially our, we got 2 dream catchers there. We've got all of our derp fish. And we can see Roger just chilling right there. So, let's see. There's the stove. That's right. I don't have any, I don't have anything to cook with. I did not mean to pull out that. Well, you know what? Let's use it for light anyway. I was gonna start a fire, but we don't have any firewood. So I guess our food here is gonna have to take a little bit of a break. I was gonna make some water too. So if we do that, we'll have to either break something down for firewood or go find firewood. Or, how many torches do we got? Oh, we got a bunch of ruined. Let's do that. I don't think it'll be enough to cook a bunch of stuff, but we might be able to have a fire long enough to boil like a little bit of water each. If we can get an hour, then we should be able to make a leader in each one. There we go. All right. So that gave us 5 sticks. Let's do one more. Because we're gonna have to have one to start the fire. Okay. Staring at the ceiling. There we go. Wood stove. Matches with a stick. Yeah, let's use the accelerant.
All right.
It is an hour. We'll do a liter of water and a liter of water. Two liters
Too much
of water
stuff to
and
carry.
24 minutes left. Wait a minute. Oh, I dropped it on the floor. That's what I did. Letting it marinate in that carpet. 21 minutes. 5 minutes. 9 minutes. And we'll do one more torch. Okay. We will now add that extra stick. 26 minutes cooked. 16 minutes. 21, 18. Let's do that. We'll trying to maximize our fire as much as possible. You know what? Let's go ahead and do our last one. So if we didn't have fire starting 5, I wouldn't do this, but I think in the end this is going to be worth the little bit extra fire time it gives us. There we go. And oh, it's gonna be close. 21 minutes. I don't think we're gonna get to cook that one. 14, 13. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Let's go see if we've got sticks in a cabinet or something, or maybe just a torch. Oh, good. More torches. Check this one quickly. That's the last one. Okay, turn this back on. So the extra torches, that's going to be enough for us to cook everything. That's actually exactly what we needed. So we'll go ahead and start that one cooking. 5 minutes. Okay, got to do this quick because it only takes like 2 minutes to do these. Be real close. There we go. And now we can harvest this. Cooked and cooking. Let's do half a liter. And we should be able to do another one. And we'll have some torches left over, which is kind of nice. Excellent. Go ahead and eat that one. That one. 9 minutes left. Alright, that works. So, we got a little extra water. We got all of our food cooked. A lot of this is just small pieces. So it's either pluck the birds now or pluck the birds later. So we can... we could do it while it's night. We're not totally exhausted yet. Let's do some of this. Do 2 hours. If it's gonna take too long to do this, then we can always use the knife.
Something's making me feel
Hey,
tired.
Hyperman!
Yes.
Nocturnal Druid always knows how to cheer me up. I'll do an extra flop for that.
An extra flop just for the Nocturnal Druid. So 24 and 52. I think it's not worth it. Let's just do it by hand. So we're getting tired. But at this point, it's not gonna hurt us that much to stay awake and do a little work. I'm honored, Roger. All right,
Just
last
lay down.
Birdo.
Have a
Another
little sleep.
2 hour. I know you're tired. The sun's coming up, Will. Don't worry. We're gonna go to bed. Gotta work in the morning. No problem, Michael. Completely understand. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. We'll catch you next time, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be on just for a few more minutes myself. Okay, so let's finish up these little pieces of ptarmigan. We got fish outside if we really need extra food. Okay. There's the bed. Let's do 7 hours of sleep. I know we won't be completely rested, but we'll be able to do some things in the morning. 458 days, 16 hours and 24 minutes. It's about halfway through the day. Okay, so we netted 28 ptarmigan down, which is pretty good. Plus we have ptarmigan down back where we're at. So I think we're successful in getting how much we were going to need. Well, we can make another one of these, but we've got 2 already. We were going to make the hide couch. So we're going to need to make sure we have enough deer hides. And we've got quite a bit of ptarmigan. We probably will have enough ptarmigan to make 2 couches. My only complaint is possibly, I wish that they would allow us to be able to sit on our couches and stuff. Like the chairs and stuff. I wish they would allow us to actually sit down. And it would be nice if sitting down gave us like a bonus or something like that. Oh, he made it! Oh my goodness, Zombie Vamp made it to 801 hours in the stream. My goodness, dude. Thank you so much for being an amazing person. Loyal viewer. Really do appreciate it. Michael's close. 680 hours. Yeah, 680 hours. Okay. We have the one set of tools on us. Travoy's at 99%. And we're carrying this and we're just over our weight capacity. Probably could harvest this. Also, I can put this back on. And now we're underweight. So we probably can carry... I really need to be looking for saplings, maple saplings. 16 hours and 25 minutes, or 16.25 hours. I usually back up to a chair and crouch to sit. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's like, come on, like surely we could make this more believable. All right, that travois has been at 25% for like over 60 days in this game. So I have a feeling that the travois doesn't lose condition outside, which is kind of nice to have like a portable storage device. 409 hours to the minute in the stream. Again, thank you to everybody, whether you got a few hours or a lot of hours. Thank you guys for hanging out and having fun. It's just, it blows my mind. It really does. Thank you guys for sticking with me and having fun. I hope I've been mildly entertaining along the way. I really, really want to go back up there and get all the fir firewood and take it with me. I don't think the way we're gonna go back, we won't need to take any ropes or anything. So, always entertaining. Thank you, I appreciate that, man. You know, we can always hope to be, but, you know, you never know unless somebody tells you. We got all these ruin torches we can... No water. Man, I thought for sure we had some extra water out here. Oh, that means we're going to have to make some more at some point. Boy, the fog. If you look at the left upper corner, you can see the little building over there just barely, but then when I look at it, the fog thickens and you can't see it. Kind of curious if this log has spawned back and we just can't see it. Oh, come on. Okay, it did spawn back. You had 1.5 liters in the bottom drawer of the office. That is true, and we'll probably go back that way. I did stay up most of the night, plucking the feathers off of the bird. So we could drop a few things down here, and there's a wolf coming down off the hill. I bet that was one of the wolves that climbed up there to find me. Yeah, we don't have any scent lines on us now, which is good. We do need to get some food, but the only food that I've really got over here that we can use is the fish. I still have some cattail stalks over here. I always like leaving the cattail stalks sometimes for like the last resort. So if I come through here just dire need of food, I have 300 calories right there that I can grab. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll drop our newer travois here, and we'll put inside of that, we'll put... Can I put a travois in a travois? It doesn't seem like it should be possible. Alright, maybe put the oil in there. Put these extra bows in there for now. Feathers. Cured guts. Cured leather. 3 fur. Mushrooms. Feathers. These should not disappear. Okay. Let's see, these are not ruined. They say fresh, 94%. Okay, so we can probably pack some of that in the travois as well. Let's grab some water here while we've left it. Very nice. Still underweight quite a bit. Okay. So it's going to be about an hour each if I can get up there quick enough. So I can get all 3 of those and then come back here, stay the night, and then on the next stream we can start out from here and head towards Coastal Highway. Making Will hike up this hill one more time. Comes the risk of twisted ankle again. Yeah, we're on that really steep ridge right here. Come on. I was about to say, right here's where to go away. It's the second time we came up here and had the same thing happen. We might just have to deal with it for right now. Surprising. Oh, that was our hand, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, we can run. I was going to say we can run, so it must be our hand. We went too high. I wonder, does it affect our ability to chop wood if our hand is hurt? I've never checked. Nope. Still chop wood with a sprained wrist. Ooh, foggy. Weather stayed relatively nice. Boy, it is really foggy. Man, it has stayed foggy up here. This is kind of eerie when the fog meets with the darkness like this. Our torches are not in the best of shape. So we just picked up 9 fir firewood. Yeah, plus we got 3 off of the other one that we found by near the ice fishing hut. So that's like 12 right there. I was going to say, if we were using this to go fishing, we would be fishing for hours. But we're going to use this to possibly make some furniture in the future. We just have to pack it up and take it with us.
It's like something is sapping my energy.
Yeah, we're carrying some firewood with us, Will. That's probably what the problem is. Okay, we need to try to keep going down this way. We went a little bit too far to the right, but we actually came down right about where I was hoping we would, which is nice. Technically, being awake is sapping energy. Yeah, for real. Oh, my fog. Thank goodness we have a power line there, and I have an idea of where the cabin is. Oh, yeah, right there. You didn't know, if you weren't familiar with the game, that would be a little rough right there. Where did my travois go? Wasn't my travois right there? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? But my travois was ruined. I'm just gonna let that stay there for now. I can't believe it ruined my 96% travois. The other travois is at 25%. That is I literally walked up the hill and came back. I didn't even go anywhere. The only thing I did was trigger the past time event. That other one sat outside for days, but that one decided to die. Yep. We'll just play it off that a bear came by and sat on it or something. You know, just decided he was going to use it for a back scratcher. It's just the way it goes sometimes, you know? Okay, let's put this out. We'll let Will sleep all the way through the night here. We'll do a nice 10 hours. Wake up thirsty. And then we'll probably call it a day and let all of those problems be future me's problem to worry about. Actually, let's go ahead and excuse me. Let's go ahead and push it to the next day. 459 days. I don't know if we can sleep for 2 hours, but we'll do our best here. Cougar knocked it around as a cat toy. I don't like this little tiny bit of twilight. Let's skip ahead. Oop, there we go. Well, we got a game save. Why does it look like there's a spotlight right there? Like those are lit weird. Okay. Double checking our stats and everything. 459 days. We're slowly closing in on the 500 days. We ended up getting another bear kill. So we have 37 bears. We've distracted 70 wolves. We've killed 236 wolves. Killed 45 ptarmigan, 24 deer, 3 moose. We've only killed 3 moose this entire run. We survived 1 attack. And then we've got cougars killed. We killed 2 and we survived 1 and struggled with 1. So, yep. Other than our travois breaking on us and we're having to deal with that, not too bad. So we'll call it for a night here. And let me switch back over to this. All right. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody that stopped by and dropped a follow or dropped some bits or resubbed. Really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out tonight. Also want to say thank you to Tormuz and Slid Holmes for the raids tonight. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for bringing your beautiful, kind people over to hang out. But I hope everybody has a great Monday. I know Mondays can be rough, so here's wishing that you have a good one. You're welcome, Nocturnal. Hope you guys all have a fantastic evening. I am now going to see if there might be somebody that I can raid up. There is not that many people that are streaming right now. Including me, there's only 4 other people streaming The Long Dark. So it's either I leave you guys with somebody that we don't know, or we can try to find somebody that we do know that we can raid up. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if there might be anybody else that I know. Well, I think we might, Jessica Kitsune, hope you have a good one as well. We might just try to raid up somebody that we don't know. Let's try this one here. Let me do this so I can see a little bit better. There we go. Type in the name here. All right, they're streaming The Long Dark. Hopefully we can hang out for just a minute and see if we can maybe boost their viewership for just a little bit and maybe drop a follow if we can or something like that. All right, so let's get that ready to go. Again, I do want to say, I know this is towards the end of the stream, I have finished filming the intro. I just need to do some video editing, so I will be putting out a notice about that soon. But until then, hope all of you have a fantastic evening. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight, and have a good one, everybody. See you later.